I didn't sign up to be convicted of something I never did. Look, here's some money. I'll get Daisy out of your hair and you'll never see her again.
Mr. Buchanan, bribing me will get you another felony. I'd sit down and shut up if I were you.
Ugh!
Okay, first off, Mr. Buchanan, to the stand, since you are such in a hurry to get out of here.
Look, I don't even know where my lawyer is. He should be here any minute.
Mr. Buchanan, you don't need a lawyer. You're in Givre Court. I told him to leave. Anyway, let's look at your personality. Let's see here. You're convicted of being a guyver because you cheat on your wife.
Look, I don't know who told you all this, but I always go back to my Daisy.
I am the all-seeing M.G. Eckelberg.
Look, I can't help that I'm conceited. It's not my fault. I always go back to Daisy.
Your wife has called you a hulking brute, so she apparently doesn't love you, but you're now convicted as a guyver.
Wait, Your Honor, there has to be a mistake.
Order! Order! You pay for your actions. Go sit down. Now, that is a brute. Out of your way. Miss Buchanan, you may take this to the stand.
Your Honor, I don't know why me and Tom are here.
Well, it's because y'all two are guyvers. And you must be convicted and taken out of the society.
But why? We haven't done anything.
Okay, down to business. It says you are a poor little rich girl.
What?
Careless like your husband. A part of the upper class and a guyver. Because you cheat on your husband with Jay Gatsby. Is that true, ma'am?
Yes, it is true, but I love Jay, but I also love Tom.
Oh, no you don't. You were in love with the idea of who you thought he was, not the man himself.
That's not true. Not true.
Now that is just plain old stupid. Conviction for Miss Buchanan. Guilty, you're a double giver. And that's that. Go sit down. Maybe if you weren't all such givers, you wouldn't be going through this. And I certainly wouldn't be here. I'm wasting my precious time. Myrtle, wake up and come here.
Present.
Okay, Miss Wilson, I see that you're here, so let's get started.
Okay, so what you got?
Well, I have that you're a poor little girl from the Valley of Ashes. Obviously, no sense of grammar, and you're overly dressed. But I've seen you try to act wealthy and try to be part of the upper class. I guess there's Mr. Buchanan to thank for that. Therefore, you are a guyver. Do you know what that is? Let me dumb it down for you. You are a whore for cheating on your husband with a married man and treating poor Mr. Wilson terribly because of your greed. What do you have to say for yourself?
Yeah, I know I'm not the best person, but have you seen George? He is awful poor, and Mr. Buchanan just stole my heart. I can't help he was a married man.
Obviously.
I've tried to fit in, and I think it worked.
Well, it didn't. You take the word guyver to a new level. Bye, Miss Wilson.
I'm going. Don't call me Miss Wilson. I hate him.
Thank you, God. This is almost over. I'm sick of all these whores. Next is Mr. Gatsby. To the stand, please.
Good evening, Your Honor.
Don't play nice. I don't like you.
All right, old sport.
me of my convictions, don't hold back.
Mr. J. Gatsby, you were born to a family of poor farmers. You don't like your family or poverty, so you left.
That's right. I worked with Mr. Cody and I went to the war.
Don't interrupt, James Gatsby. Your real identity, that is, it says that you are resourceful with your wealth, but spend it all in the wrong ways. You are self-absorbed, overly in love with Miss Buchanan, mischievous because of your past and corrupt of your work.
Look, I'm a lot of things, but I'm not.
You are a whore. Yes, you are. I said it. You had an affair with a married woman who you seem to live for 5 years. That is absurd.
I do love her.
Well, I suppose that you've tried to be overly rich to impress and steal her from Mr. Buchanan.
I suppose it is.
I'm not an idiot. I am not an idiot. I can see through you all, Mr. Gatsby. You are a giver by association with the others. Oh my! I'm so tired of this. You people are awful. No offense, but you are just as bad as those in the Valley of Ashes.
Good judge.
Gatsby and Daisy, if you loved each other, you should have been together after all. Daisy was too attracted to the money, aka Mr. Buchanan. Mr. Buchanan learned how to treat a woman. In Myrtle, you had a husband who loves you. Don't throw that away for social classes.
Your Honor, I know how to treat a woman. I have 2.
Order! Order! Guilty! You're a whore, you're a whore, you're a whore, and you're a whore. Order! Order! You all 4 are whores. You're going to be going to whore therapy where you'll work your issues out.
Your Honor, the money's still on the table.
Court adjourned.